Hello, and welcome back. Today I'm going for the regional Pokemon that were exclusive to Pokemon Let's Go, to Pokemon Go, for the different regions, which is Farfetch'd, Tauros, Kangaskhan, and Mr. Mime. Fortunately, it won't let me show. Oh, here it is back. Okay. One second. Hello. Have to call that later. Oh, hey, Kate. How you doing? Sorry, I had a phone call I didn't even notice. Nice! So, yeah, if you remember last night, during Cruise Ship's stream. There it is. Nice! The shiny Julia. There's the shiny Tauros I caught. Currently just hanging out. I probably should call that number back though. Also got a Goldeen. And where is it? I caught this as well while I was trying to get the Goldeen. Oh, trying to get a second Goldeen. But yeah. Not good stats, but then again, neither is this one. So yeah, I have a 100 catch combo on Farfetch'd. So I'm just hoping that I can get this Farfetch'd soon. But should I call that? Supposed to schedule myself for surgery, not to go for spinal surgery. Oh, I should have looked at my phone when I had a chance to. Shiny Hunt Ponyta. Route 17. Capture your combo. What happened with me? I got a 31 catch combo for Ponyta. I literally took to the air on my Charizard. Got into position, and there it was like right at the bottom corner. So it was like, that was quick. But unfortunately, the audio didn't even happen, you know. But it's basically just get to Route 17, which is left of Fuchsia City, and then just chain your 31 and just go up in the air. Like, I always do 100. Should I get Charizard first? Did you beat the Elite Four? Yeah, I would recommend that because that way you can just sit up and just watch the spawn rate. The spawns, like, I can go from here to there without having to move that far. Well, in order to get it to be this height, you have to beat the Elite Four first. But because you can see everything a lot clearer, as you can see, I can see, you know, the two Farfetch'd there, the Charizard that was there, the Hydra. And it allows me just to go from here to here without having any hassles. Like, it would be hilarious if a shiny King Krabby shows up. Maybe if I catch another one. Like, for you to use that fly ability where you're just up in the air on the right Pokemon, you need to beat the Elite Four first. And people always ask me, why do I do such a high combo? It took me the dual trainers just to get the, oh, excuse me. Ugh. The 100 catch combo, but now I can just throw one Ultra Ball and it's caught. I have 104 caught. But yeah, I can, like, 3 Pidgeotos. Ugh. Do I have a lure going is the question. Oh, I do. Like, once I get this taken care of and Mr. Mime, I'm going to the power plant so I can get my power plant Pokemon. Electabuzz, Voltorb, Electrode, Grimer, and Muck. Like, I gotta first go to, you know, once I get the other one, I gotta get more Ultra Balls because I'm running low. Just having the right Pokemon makes it a lot easier, especially up in this height. Like, I haven't streamed for a while because, you know, been busy with medical. Like, as you can see, it was like currently hunting. I gotta update this whole stuff. It's been a while since I touched this thing. Actually, I should remove this. Add image. This is Pikachu, but I have both games. Like, I bought both. So, like, Pikachu is going to be my shiny hunting game. Because I have all 4 legends in this game. Caught shiny. The other one I didn't. But I got a lot of shinies in that one too. Like, certain ones I'm not going to do streaming wise because it's tedious and boring, like catching soft resetting for Kabuto, Ammonite, and Aerodactyl. I've been at this for several hours prior to streaming. I'm just like, maybe I should stream it. There's another Farfetch'd over here. Well, I haven't seen anything sparkle. I should probably wait for the cruise ship. You you could pick a known Pokemon to be a legendary, which Pokemon would you pick? That's a good question. See, technically, Arcanine is a legendary Pokemon, but but he's not classified under legend, under the legendary status. Because if I go to the Pokedex to Arcanine, you'll see that legendary Pokemon. So yeah, he's technically a legend, but he's not classified as that. I don't know, like, because the classifications of a legendary is that there's only one in the world, you know, in the game's world. But apparently the bird trio in this game, once you beat the Elite Four, can spawn at any time. Like, that's difficult. And normally legendary Pokemon don't evolve. Like, evolve or breed, and considering Manaphy, you can breed it and get a Fion, but it doesn't evolve into Manaphy. Luna? What's that? Well, yeah, like, they're actually considered Ultra Beasts. Solgaleo and Lunala are considered Ultra Beasts. You know, and if you go by that, I know it comes from Cosmog, Cosmoan, and then it splits from there. But if you look at it, they're considered Ultra Beasts, not Legendary, which is kind of interesting to think of that. Like, when they classified Ultra Beasts, technically, you know, Cosmog's forms are considered under the Ultra Beasts. Yeah, technically that means that Ash owns a legendary Pokemon then, because in the Sun and Moon series of Pokemon, he has a Poipole, which I still kind of find is funny that people don't realize Poipole is basically saying purple in with a Brooklyn accent. I don't know. I think Poipole got attached to him. Like, he was close to owning a mythical Pokemon too, in Black and White. Yeah, I know that's what he does. He's got to learn not to. Like, he's got a very good poison type Pokemon right there in Poipole, and I think it's going to replace Pikachu as like his mascot Pokemon, just because it's cuter than Pikachu, the way it interacts. I don't know. I think plus he hasn't released any Pokemon in a long time. Like, he lets it stay with Professor Oak, but I don't remember when the last time he actually, you know, let a. I know his first one he let go was Butterfree. Then it was Pidgeot, because his Pidgeot evolved to the Pidgeot. Then they needed help. Well, yeah, he does see Squirtle on. You know, he did see Squirtle from time to time, and Charizard. You know, it's more on the training lines because he left it with a Charizard trainer, but it has come back in the anime. I mean, that would have been the perfect Pokemon for him to have Mega Evolution for, because it's the only one that can Mega Evolve. Like he has a. If we go based on the Ultra Beast being legendary, he's got a legendary Pokemon. He almost had a mythical Pokemon, and he has a shiny Pokemon. He's got exactly, but his Charizard is training in the Charizardic Valley, so it's not with him per se, you know. But it's still, he could say, hey, I need Charizard, and it will, you know, it will show up, but it's not where it's with Oak. It's with another person. I mean, he almost let Pikachu go with Goodbye. What is it? Pikachu's Goodbye. Like Misty let Togetic go when it evolved from Togepi to Togetic. I don't know, maybe Snorlax would be a... No, Snorlax says be... Farfetch'd actually could be considered because it doesn't have a baby form and it doesn't have an evolved form or a Mega Evolution. Although I wonder... That would be interesting, seeing a Mega Evolution of... See a Mega Evolution of Snorlax? That'd be hilarious. I guess it's, what's the term? Where parents have to let their children go to grow up? Mimikyu? Yeah, true. Mimikyu could be considered. Nah, not monk. Sumo wrestler. That would be... It becomes from a normal type to a normal fighting type. And it learns... What is it? One of the... I can't remember what the maneuver Hariyama learns. Like, double slap, I think it is. Or, like... But that would be interesting to see. I would love to see Eevee get a new evolution. Or two. Because it would... You can actually... Eevee could evolve more now. Like, we have the Reaper Claw, so you can actually have a ghost-type Eevee. You have Dragon Scale, which could turn it into a dragon. Yeah, because he caught that Noctowl, and I would love to see that the Noctowl show up. It could be cool to see Ash catch a new Pokemon that were shiny type. Like there was an episode with Metagross, a shiny Metagross. There was an episode with shiny Onix, and I can't seem to throw. I'm either come on. probably gonna. What's going on? Yeah, I know it should have been the shiny. That would have been the best variant shiny, period. Instead of having what it is currently, like that should have been the shiny. That should have been the Butterfree shiny variant, was pink, because that looked cool. I like that. Like, oh, it's a female Butterfree. Like in the that, oh, what is it? I actually own it too on my iTunes. Let me look that up quick, because now it's going to drive me bonkers. Oh, Pokemon the movie, I Choose You. Like, they... You know, they actually put the little black markings on that female Butterfree's wings. Yeah, I know they can, but I don't know if they will. Like, it would make the most sense of being a shiny. Like, having... Yeah, I know. I just hope they do it. Like... One shiny that they could change is, if I had to choose one Pokemon for them to change shiny, the shiny sprite, specifically here in Gen 1, if I can remember which one it was, because it was in my mind, I just can't remember which one it is. Never saw the old shiny Umbreon. I only remember it being blue. Like, I would never change Magikarp and Gyarados because that's iconic. Maybe Flareon, having his body have the, like... No, not Flareon. Moltres, having it have, like... Oh, the eyes turn blue? Like, with the body of... With Moltres, keep it that color, but change the flames to blue instead of keeping it the regular flame color. And maybe Articuno. Like, they're so similar you can't tell the difference. Zapdos is the same way. You're looking at the beak. Not really, because it does keep with their theme. But, like, Articuno... Yeah, it represents more of its ice type. But... I don't know, like, I like the shiny Articuno. Because it represents how, you know, the deep cold that it is. Zapdos, instead of having the, you know, you see how he's got the yellow and black in his wings? And, I would change that yellow to, like, a white. Or an off-white. Like, Moltres should really be blue flames on its, you know, on the crest of its head, the tail feathers, and the wing feathers. It really should be blue. Like, I'm not the one that designed these things, so I can't really have that say in it. Oh, there's another Farfetch. There's another two Farfetches. Like, my current favorite shiny that I've caught so far is definitely the Lapras because of its the purple that they chose wasn't too dark, but it wasn't too light of a purple. It was like that nice lavender color of purple. I would love to see that. That I would love to see happen. Was just getting you'll definitely get it because I would recommend beating the Elite Four, getting a chain combo up of 31. This is the only one you would need 31 on because you can't chain Lapras. There's a section where Route 19 and 20 connect. Like, here's Route 19, here's Route 20. Of course, it's mirrored, so you park right in the middle where the two routes meet, and I just sat there and I just watched the screen. Like, I turned off the Pikachu definitely because it's a darker yellow. Pikachu should definitely be fixed. I like the Raichu. I like the shiny Raichu, but Pikachu should definitely be changed. Bulbasaur, definitely, because it's so close to its regular shiny. To its regular sprite. You know, like Ivysaur and Venusaur, the flower on his back are gold. Change the bulb to gold. Like, make it really pronounced. So that way there's no guessing, is that a shiny Bulbasaur? Like, having it be gold would make the most sense. The bulb on its back. Squirtle's body should be a very, very light purple because once it gets to Wartortle and Blastoise, it becomes purple. It goes from light blue to purple for no reason, whereas Eevee, because its full body is, it's the evolution Pokemon. Yeah, it makes sense to be silver, or I like to call it primer, and then it goes from there. Like, Flareon should be a different color. Like, my favorite of the original 3 evolutions, I like Vaporeon better. Like, let me pull up. Thankfully, during the Eevee day, during Pokemon Go, I caught 17 Eevees. And, now, if this is the same as in the game, I really like that two-tone purple with Eevee. With Vaporeon, I really like that two-tone. Where it's a dark purple for the crest, and then it's a lighter purple for the body. Like, if I get a shiny Eevee, I'm gonna go for Vaporeon first. Like, I know Cruz likes Flareon, but I like Vaporeon's shiny sprite better. Oh, so do I. My favorite evolution of them all is Sylveon. I actually wish they made a Corgi Pokemon. Like a dog Pokemon that looks like a corgi because I own one. Like, my favorite anime of all times is Cowboy Bebop. Because if it wasn't for that show, I would not have known about the corgi breed. I have a 13-year-old corgi at home, downstairs in the living room. She can't climb up and down the stairs anymore because she's 13. But, you know, she's like, I don't want to. So I'm not going to force her. Her name is Angel. I also had a male one named Ein. Yeah. Papillon. Oh, God. I've seen Papillons. I've gotten bitten by Papillons. Like, I don't mind being bitten. It's like one of those things. It's like, I'm a dog person. It's Ruckus. Do I dare want to know how your dog is the dog's name Ruckus? He never bites. Well, then again, I also was dealing with a puppy that their trainer never taught them not to bite. Yeah. I've dealt with Chihuahuas, German Shepherds. Like, do I even have a picture? No, I don't anymore. I don't have a picture of my corgi on. That I can link into the chat. And I don't want to have to, because I'm going to do this for a little bit. I got to call that doctor's office up to schedule my surgery. Like, I'm going to catch this one. All right. Kate, what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the stream for a little bit. I'll come back at around 4:30 Eastern time. I don't know what time zone you're in. So I can take care of this phone call, and I'll be back at 4:30. All right. That way, I'll stream for about 4:30ish, and then once I'm in there, we'll raid cruise ships stream. Okay. I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, so then we're on the same time zone. So 4:30ish. I just need to take care of this phone call. All right. See you in a little bit. Bye.